Say it ain't so. Sean Bigga is no longer a part of my expert opinion.
It's the difference between a salary and incentive. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not even getting neither. But I don't want to be like anybody else in these guys and get a salary. You know what I'm saying? And you kick me off the show anytime you want.
Now, to keep it real, Bigga was one of those people on the podcast that made it real and authentic. His voice will be missed because he always brought a different and more grown, mature perspective. And of course, you can't forget the message that is always inspired and driven by God that he always brings. Now, hate him or love him, he added value to that podcast. And today he was actually a guest on Bag Fuel. Now, we all know the drama surrounding Heineken and Esso and how they had Bag Fuel. Today, a lot was actually revealed from all three parties. To be honest, a lot more information, backstory as far as the whole split and departure between these three gentlemen from my expert opinion. So I suggest everybody go check it out. Make sure that you support them. And of course, we're going to see how this all plays out. Math has already responded. I'm not going to recap everything that was talked about in that interview. There's probably going to be a million other videos. And honestly, you should just watch the video yourself. I think one of the things that I took from that interview today with Sean Bigga, as a creator myself, is the desire to want to make something but not know how to go about it. And he expressed that he did tell Math that he did want his own show at some point.
What I told him, I want to do my own show. I have my own, you know what I'm saying? This is the Math Hoffa show.
So you wanted to do your own show the whole time?
I told him that from day one.
All right, well, there were many reasons to why Bigga left. I think to me, this was probably one of the bigger reasons. Wanting to create your own show, not knowing how to go about it, and being on this massive platform, yet not being taught or at least, mentored in terms of content, because even though they are equals, they obviously are friends in real life. Math knew more about content, about the internet, about just, creating art in general, that he could have been potentially teaching, others who were there, not just Bigga, but anybody else who was on the show. But, I think Esso made some good points in this interview when he was discussing the mindset of a creator versus the mindset of a businessman, and in Mav's case, a creator who has to be a businessman. So there was a lot of great points that were made in this interview, and it was all respectful in my opinion. So hopefully they can move on from all this, and who knows where they're going to land, but we got to support Sean Bigga with the Bigger Picture, his own YouTube channel now, and let's see what kind of content he's going to bring us with, his new show that he announced on Bag Fuel. So please go make sure you check out the entire interview. Make sure you guys support, and, drop a comment. What do you think is going to happen with my expert opinion now that another host has left? Let me know in the comments, and of course, subscribe if you like this video, like, and you know the drill. Peace.
The difference between a salary and incentive. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not even getting neither. But I don't want to be like anybody else in these guys and get a salary. You know what I'm saying? And you kick me off the show anytime you want, and then the salary stops, and then everything I put in is,
We could have sued. We could have went to court. It wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
It was the money
what?
wasn't worth going to the court. So it was like, we just going to move on. I think that we're worth more than what we're getting paid. So let's go get it. So it was a whole lot of controversy with the Revolt thing. They say I opened my big ass mouth. I was pocket watching and all this other fly stuff. I heard a rumor on the fly on the wall that you actually was there when he had Revolt paperwork. Is that true?
I was there at the meeting.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what happened at the meeting, though. I just know it didn't. When we left the meeting, it was supposed to go through. I thought it was going to go through, but it didn't seem to ever go through.
I heard some rumors about why it didn't go through, but I just want people to know that it was a real thing.
I think he turned it down. I think whatever number they ultimately offered him, it was said it wasn't enough. It said that the platform was worth more, and that is too. When I'm hearing things like this, say the platform was worth over $20 million. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I said, what the? All right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? At that point, like, again, you just asked me a question. I'm different. I'm on integrity. If we all right now do something, you know, and I get $50 out of it, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? I can't come back in y'all face and be, you know what I'm saying, and chill and, you know what I'm saying, to be amongst y'all and y'all help me get the 50 and I don't break, you know, your cut. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got 50. Even if I want to be greedy and try to keep, you know what I'm saying, the most of the lion's share for myself, I'm still going to make sure y'all get.
Do you think that he felt like, and this could be true because people feel this way, you got money already?
Yeah, he did.
All right then. So I mean, it's
my money
wrong,
got nothing to do with that.
But sometimes
my money got nothing to.
We're talking about a creative that's doing business now. So you look at somebody and be like, yo, they got money already. I don't necessarily got to worry about them. They making their money on their own. Blase, 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 blah. And if he looked at you like that, that's wrong. But I know a lot of people do that, Bigga.
I was good with that. If he helped me do what I wanted to do. And what I wanted to do from the beginning, what I told him, I want to do my own show. I have my own, you know what I'm saying? This is the Math Hoffa show.
So you wanted to do your own show the whole time?
I told him that from day one.
Oh, shit.
From day one. And that's how it kind of went to the left. I was there. This is the thing.
Okay.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? I've bodyguarded celebrities from 15 years old, but I don't make conversation. I don't network with them because that's not what I was there for. So a lot of them will realize, like y'all would see when they came there, I will go up to them and let them know things that they would look and say, okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because they know he had to be protecting me if he's saying these things. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not the bodyguard at that time, years ago, that be, you know, I'm trying to, you know, talk to you, trying to get your number or trying to, you know, I'm not that type of dude. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I'm the star. You know what I'm saying? Even though that might be arrogant type of way, that hurt me in math too. But, you know, even though that's how I feel, I ain't sucking up nobody. You know, I'm bigger. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's respect. You know what I'm saying?
So maybe he thought that could this be it? Bigga's here learning.
No, he probably maybe in his, but learning for 3 years. And even if I was learning, I don't eat.
No, I told you know. I thought it was a travesty when we left.
The only way I could be learning,
Bigga gotta be getting paid now.
The only way I could be learning if you're teaching. If I'm learning, it's from no benefit to you because you didn't teach me anything. You know what I'm saying? I've learned more from you guys just tonight about the business and how the business worked in all 3 years that I was with him. There are things that I didn't hear before, how it works. You know, Space Ghost teaching me things, and then white people that is connected to me because obviously in all of this, I do have important white people that's connected to me. So after a while, they're going to say, is this guy, look, tell us the truth. It's what's going on. Once I told them, now let me call my cousin because everybody's connected. Let me call him. He does this, he does that. You shut up, Bigga. And now, yes, I've learned much more about this whole business, but it came from people that's not even in our culture, people that's connected to me that, you know, have love for me, but they're not even in our culture, but they're the ones who's teaching me how this whole thing works.